Hi everybody, welcome back. Before we can use Easy Sampler, what we'll need to do is build a corpus first that we can load onto the sampler. To do this, we can use Easy Analyzer, which performs offline pitch detection, segmentation, and labeling on any sound file we specify. Now, if that sounds confusing or too technical to you, it basically means that we're taking a sample and the device is looking for segments within that sound file that are clearly pitched, then slicing them out into separate sound files, and then naming them according to the pitch it detected for each of those segments. So if that's still not clear enough, let's just see how it works. First thing we'll need to do when we load the device is to specify an output folder in which the detected segments will be saved at the end of each analysis. In other words, the output folder will be our corpus. So I'm going to specify this empty folder that I have right here. And then we have the option of either loading a single sample or load a folder of samples from which we can choose the one we want to analyze. And as you can imagine, this saves some time in case you want to analyze multiple samples within the same folder. So I'm going to specify this folder that I have 3 audio files here. And having the sample selected, the one that I want to analyze, I'm going to analyze this one. I can start the analysis now. Of course, there are different settings that we can specify for the analysis, but we'll take a look at them in the next video. For now, let's just run the analysis. So as you can see, the analysis found 16 segments from our sample, and they're showing up in the rightmost chooser. And the first thing that I want you to notice is that the name of each segment starts with a 2-digit number. And this number corresponds to the MIDI pitch value that supposedly matches that segment. So if we click on a segment, it will play it back. And in addition to hearing the segment, we can also hear a synthesizer playing the detected pitch. And we can control the mix between those two things with this dial. So this is very helpful for us to verify whether the analysis was done correctly or not. So if we hear a unison, it means that it did a good job at detecting the pitch. If not, we know that the segment is not really useful to us. Fortunately, all we need to do is select the segments that we know are labeled correctly and click Save Selection. So I can select these samples, click on Save Selection, and if we check on our output folder, let's look for the output folder, we will find the samples we specified here. And this should allow us to use it in Easy Sampler. So if I were to load these samples, see, play, we can actually use them. So that's it for sort of the basics of Easy Analyzer. In the next video, we'll be taking a look at how these settings relate to the actual analysis. And with that being said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.